I'm Stephen Dunlap. I'm from Washington, D.C. in the U.S. I've studied Zen and Zazen for a while on my own. I've read a lot of the American books on it by Suzuki and Alan Watts and a number of other authors, but I've never had any formal training, and it's something that I really thought would be special to receive in Japan. So I wanted to try it where it was not invented but developed.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really effective for me to do it in a different setting with the amount of time and the frequency that we're practicing. I've never done it for 3 hours a day, and I think that makes a big difference. I think the amount really helps, and it makes it every time I come back to it, it's still fresh in my mind from last time, which really helps. So I think the lifestyle change is very helpful, and also then to witness the master,
Mm-hmm.
who does seem to have a spirit about him and an energy to strive for, has been helpful. I think it's similar to what the master said when you asked him, what's the purpose of Zazen? To build your spirit and develop your spirit and cultivate your spirit for the good of the world and the good of others. That we have to grow together, and we have to be able to have some. We want to practice so that we have some strength and energy to help the world.
Mm-hmm.
And as a teacher, I think that's important. That I cultivate my own energy and awareness so that I can help the students that I serve.
Where are you from? I'm Stijn. I'm from Amsterdam. I had the idea already for a year, I think, or two, to do this, and I wanted to do it last year, but I never really got to. And I started meditating every now and then, just in Amsterdam as well. And at first I was a bit reluctant, I have to say, because to me it also seemed quite like you still went to kind of a religion, but I just became very interested mainly in this meditation aspect, I guess. When I do it, I see that it kind of helps me maybe, or everything you do has also some kind of effect later on, but at the same time I did not want to go here with the idea that I would do this and then from then on something would really change. I mean, of course we have kind of expectation, I guess, as well, maybe. Uh, yeah, I think that's the whole point, that I want to, but maybe because I'm doing this, I need to learn that I don't really need to want this change in a way,
Mm-hmm.
or that I need to just accept things as they are and not want to change things. But then I do this also. Yeah, it's constantly this kind of uh, question between if you want, do you want to change, or is this to not change, or I don't know. It's this double thing the whole time that I'm uh, in between, I think.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of difficult for me to explain, but maybe you, yeah. Well, I was quite actually looking forward to this very systematic structure that we have here. Somehow it really, I don't have to think about it. I will just have to do certain things and it will be fine in a way. And somehow with this eating, I think, and cleaning this bowl and things like that, it's the ceremony of eating, where you really have to in the end put this water in the bowl and clean out every bowl and drink everything. It's somehow, to me it seems so extreme that you have to, that it's really it's something that's really placed on you. You really have to eat all your food, or you become yeah. Mm, you still need to find uh, the way to breathe. Actually, I think that's very important, right? So I think I have a bit of difficulties with that, but it's also something you have to learn, I guess. Every time this kind of push and pull of really being concentrated and stable, and then at some point you kind of fall off, or your thoughts go somewhere else, and then I kind of need to pull myself together again. But um, yeah, and that happens quite regularly.
Mm.
Yeah, and of course I yeah at some point really things that somehow are in your mind constantly come around
Mm.
every time, or I constantly face the same thoughts.